Dear students, now we are going to continue solenoidal and irrotational. Find ABC if f vector equal to x plus 2y plus az I vector plus bx minus 3y z j vector plus 4x plus 3y plus 2z k vector is irrotational. Given that f vector is irrotational, okay. So if f vector is irrotational, then del cross f vector equal to 0. Okay, that means curl f vector equal to 0. First to find del cross f vector. What is del cross f vector? Write the I components, I, j, k components in the first row, then write the derivatives, then write the vectors. Okay, what are the vectors here? X plus 2y, a is it. I component. J component is 3x minus 3y, bx minus 3y minus z. Next, k component here is 4x plus 3y plus 2z. Okay. Now expand the determinant. Okay, expand through first row. That means leave I take I vector. Leave first this column and first row. Okay, remaining is dou by dou z, this one and this one. Now cross product. That means differentiate the opposite function. Here the opposite function is 4x plus 3 cy plus 2z. Differentiate this with respect to y. So what happened? Only c is around. Mother terms are 0. Right? So c is there. Okay. Similarly, minus dou into this vector. There is dou by dou is into this vector. This vector. Differentiating this become, what happened? This becomes 0, this becomes 0, this minus 1 become plus 1. C plus 1. Similarly, expand through second vector j vector. So corresponding sign is minus j vector into, right, dou pi by dou x into this vector. That means differentiating with respect to x become simply only 4 is there, minus differentiate this with respect to z become only a is allowed here, right, plus k vector into dou by dou x into this vector, that is bx minus 3y plus 2z. Differentiating with respect to x become b, minus differentiating this with respect to y becomes minus 2. Minus is there. If you differentiate this, it will 2 is there. Okay, this vector is equal to 0 vector. Okay, right, del cross 0 vector equal to 0. Right, means that means 0 I, 0 vector means 0 I vector, 0 j vector, 0 k vector. That is equal to this vector. Now compare corresponding component. C plus 1 equal to 0, a minus 4 equal to 0, b minus 2 equal to 0. So what is C? C equal to minus 1, a equal to 4, b equal to 2 here. Okay. Right. Next problem. Another important problem. Very important 8-mark question also. Prove that f vector equal to y square cos x plus z cube I vector plus 2y sin x minus 4j vector plus 3x z square k vector is irrotational. Also find its scalar potential. If the vector is irrotational, then the vector is said to be conservative field. So we can find its scalar potential. Okay. So what is f vector? So given vector is f. First find del cross f vector. First write the directions I, j, k, then find the derivatives, then find the components. Okay. Now leave first column, first row. As usual, dou by dou y. With the differentiate this with respect to y. There is no y term, so 0. Similarly, differentiate, cross multiply, differentiate this with respect to z. There is no z term, becomes 0. Minus j vector into differentiate this with respect to x, become 3z square. Differentiate this with respect to z, become 3z square. Okay, plus k vector into multiply these two, differentiate with respect to x, become 2y sin x become cos x. Okay, differentiate this with respect to y, differentiating become with respect to y means 2y, derivative of cos y as cos x. That is right. What happened now? 0 minus 0 is 0, this is also 0, this also cancel each other, so what is the result here? 0. So del cross f vector equal to 0, that means f vector is irrotational. To find scalar potential, f vector equal to, put f vector equal to del pi. What is f vector? Given vector is f vector. What is del pi? Dou pi by dou x, dou pi by dou y, dou pi by dc. Now equating corresponding components. So what is the component of I vector here? Y square cos x plus z cube. Now that is equal to dou pi by dou x. Compare these two. Dou pi by dou x equal to y square cos x plus z cube. Then what is pi? Just take integrate with respect to x. What happened? If you just integrate this with respect to x, cos x become sin x. Okay, so there is no x term here, so put x here. So y square sin x plus z cube x plus c1, general constant c, constant c1. Right, similarly compare another two component. So dou pi by dou y is equal to 2y sin x minus 4. Right, now integrate with respect to y this time. This is not actually x here, actually this is dou y. Differentiate integrate with respect to y here. Sorry, I don't know, I wrongly put x here. Actually this is y here, because second component is dou pi by dou y. Integrating this become, what happened to with respect to y, 2y become y square by 2. 2 is there, 2 to cancel, sin x is constant, minus 4 integrating with respect to y, minus 4y plus c2. Third component is dou pi by dou z is equal to 3x z square. Now integrating this with respect to z become 3x into z cube by 3. Cancelling we get 3x z cube. Okay, for first pi what do we have? Y square sin x plus z cube x c1. Second term we have 2 sin x y square by 2. Cancelling 2 to become sin x y square minus 4y plus c2. We have again one more pi, that is cancelling 3 become x is equal to c2. So we are going to write general function pi for this. So start from here. What is the first component? Y square sin x. Put y square sin x here. What about second number? Z cube x or x cube z. Put here. Right, now see the function. Now we are going to write this function. What is this function? We cancel this, we get a y square sin x. Already y square sin x is there, so don't put this. Minus 4y. Minus 4 not here, so put here. Now see, for third function we have 3x is a cube by 3. If we cancel 3, what happen? Only x is a cube is there, already there, so leave it. So it must be it must be allowed only one time. Okay, repetition is not allowed, and just like taking union, that's all. Okay, so this is pi scalar function.